his mouthful isn't real.
Yeah, I could have told you that.
I guess I'm not drinking coffee.
I don't know how you're putting headphones in.
Oh, fuck.
It's not even on your head.
What?
It's not on your head.
Yeah, no, it's really hard to put on. I might... If I hold this like this, can you put it on me? Oh, no, here, I'll try. Let me do it like this.
Are you recording this?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
There we go.
Oh, perfect.
I can half see, and I can... Let's see if I can hear. I can record before... Oh, can you hear me? I can't hear myself, really.
Oh, yeah, I can hear you fine.
Okay. Cool. It's already really hot in here. Oh, my God. What up, Biat?
Look at this guy. Fucking guy.
You have no
It's like
idea.
William Shatner.
Well, how you doing, bud?
Oh, you know, just hanging in there.
I'm just your pal, Michael Myers, here to do a podcast. I'm Bubba Yaga.
He's Freddie Myers.
Yeah, I'm Freddie Myers, bitch. What up? I'm Freddie Myers. I'm Freddie and Michael's uncle.
Or Michael Kruger.
And it looks like one eye socket's lower than the other.
Oh, that's because my headphones, because I can't put the other ones in. Yeah, so.
Oh, I thought it was just like cerebral palsy.
There's no way he makes it all the way through.
I can't. I gotta do this the whole podcast. Unfortunately, my mouth isn't real. I got a coffee with a straw in it. But I
Can you suck it through your nose?
stick it in my eyeball.
Stop.
So I can't drink anything either, so. It's gonna be a really interesting podcast.
Jesus Christ.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Idiot's Guide. I'm Michael Kruger.
Wow. And I'm Freddie Myers.
And I'm hot dog heaven.
And today, boys and girls, we're talking about Nightmare on Elm Street Part 2, Freddy's Revenge.
A Nightmare on Elm Street, Part 2, Freddy's Revenge.
Who does he get revenge on? Can you tell me?
No, because I don't know anyone's name, and he didn't get revenge.
Yeah, nobody. All right, my little babies. Does anybody have a Nick question
Yeah, I got a couple.
for A Nightmare on Elm Street Part 2?
Luckily, I took notes because I watched this it feels like 4 weeks ago. I don't know why it feels so long.
FYI, I didn't grab the board, so you're going to have to. Oh, I see why he looks like this now. In all the movies, he used to turn like this. I get it now, because your eye holes, it doesn't work that well. See, I wanted to get inside the mind of the killers here.
Okay, my first question is, they couldn't kill a fucking parakeet?
I feel like a full-size broom is probably not the best choice to try to hit the thing in the house either.
Yeah.
Like a rolled up newspaper. I mean, literally almost anything else. Go get a fucking skillet or something.
And it's not like it's a
Jesus
hummingbird.
And it
Christ.
wasn't even that big of a house either. You could easily just jump up and grab the thing.
It's not, It's not a hummingbird. It's a fucking parakeet.
Yeah.
It's not like it's fast.
Oh, you could have killed it with your pair of keys. You could have killed a parakeet with a pair of keys.
Okay, you want my next question?
Yeah, what's your next one?
Did they drive to the map Rust in the middle of this movie?
Yeah, they did.
Because, they pulled up, I was like, hey, I know this map.
Well, I thought that was hilarious. They're like driving in the suburbs, middle of wherever the fuck they are, and then all of a sudden they're like in the desert.
Yeah,
I
all
was
of
like,
a sudden. Did you have a Nicholas question, Ellis?
No, not really.
Yeah, I didn't have
no
one
Nick
either.
questions.
I didn't have one either. Let me see, where do we go now?
You sound like you're slurring. Have you been drinking?
Me? No, it's just really hot in here, and I wish I could have some of this coffee. Oh, I really wish I could sip some of this right now. I should have cut a hole in my mouth.
Wait, next time.
Sure,
Next time we do a
Because
podcast on
then,
Fred.
while we're doing the podcast, you could be talking, and I could just, stick my tongue out of it and be like, hey, Nick.
Move on.
All right, so you guys ready to know the story of A Nightmare on Elm Street Part 2, Freddy's Revenge?
Oh, there's a story? Yeah, I'm ready to hear that.
Yeah.
So 5 years after Freddy Krueger's apparent defeat, the Walshes have moved into Nancy Thompson's former home. Their teenage son Jesse has a nightmare about being stalked by Krueger driving a school bus. He wakes up and attributes the dream to the unusual heat in the room.
I don't have a Nick question. I guess I have a Nick thought. This is something Nick would think of. Jesse had a very girly scream, and I felt like he acted a little gay.
No, yeah. This whole movie, there's whole documentaries about how this movie is about coming out of the closet, secret, and like Freddy's his gay side.
Huh. Yeah. I mean, not that it matters, but he did seem very kind of feminine. Yeah. And he had a very girly scream. So.
Yeah. The scream for sure. If you scream like that, I would beat your ass.
Like what? Even if I'm having a nightmare, gonna beat my ass? What? Child abuse?
Well, because I thought someone came in here and murdered a 7-year-old girl.
And no, it's me having a bad dream.
Yeah, so you're dead.
Wow. Here, you know what? Let me see. I bet I got something for you right here, you little fucking.
Why don't you just go home and take a bottle of sleeping pills?
So Jesse goes to school with his friend Lisa, whom he is interested in romantically. But he's too shy to flirt with her.
I have a Nick question on that one.
What?
Would that make her Jesse's girl?
She was Jesse's girl. I should have fucking got that on the soundboard. God damn it. But he's too shy to flirt with her. After getting into a fight with a boy named Grady during gym class, and he pulls out his little ass and
nice ass.
Just like Hess last week, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that. That was great.
Coach Snyder has them stay after class, and they become friends. I thought that was weird. How like they were wrestling and shit, and they were fighting each other. They don't really seem to like each other. It seems like completely different friend groups. They do push-ups in the dirt together and become buddies.
Is that what they were doing? Was push-ups?
Well, Grady was. I don't know about Jesse.
They were just holding themselves up.
So Lisa comes to visit Jesse after school, and they discover Nancy Thompson's diary, detailing her nightmares in which are strikingly similar to Jesse's. Now, can you tell me, when in the last movie did she write a diary about all that?
It was off camera.
Oh.
Yeah, it was
gotcha.
off camera.
Could you imagine how boring that would be? Michael Myers, you're hurting yourself.
Give me a little teary-eyed in here.
You can take it off.
No, I don't think I can. It's only been 13 minutes. Small fires happen all around the house, which culminate in spontaneous combustions of their pet birds. Jesse's father accuses him of sabotage. Now, how the fuck? How would he make the birds explode? How does that work?
I'm not sure, but his
dad was a firecracker.
his dad was a little nutty.
Yeah,
I mean, I get not believing that he thinks Freddy's alive and all that
come
shit.
on, Freddy's real.
But like, he's like, you're on drugs. He's like, there's. Why? Because he's not sleeping? Like,
what would heroin have to do with fucking making birds explode? I mean, and if that works, I want some of those drugs. The following night, Jesse has a nightmare where he encounters Freddy, who tells him to kill for him. The dream grows more intense, and Jesse unsuccessfully attempts different measures to keep himself awake. Seems like those are different parts of the movie that they threw in there. He has worse nightmares, and in his nightmare tries to keep himself awake, is how they worded that.
Yeah, it doesn't make much sense.
He eventually begins wandering the streets at night. One night, he is caught by Schneider drinking in a gay bar. What is this, American Wedding? And is made to run laps at school as a punishment. So his coach is at a gay bar, partying, sucking cock, whatever, and sees a student and goes, "Hey, you're running laps and going to take a shower." Like, what is it the kid's fault for? You're the one at the gay... Like, it's like, oh, this is awkward. I obviously don't want to be out, so just don't tell anybody.
Well, yeah, and... He's not old enough to be in the bar, but...
Yeah, so it's the guy... He should make the guy at the door run laps.
I totally thought that was a dream sequence.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like, I didn't... Like, it started happening, I was like, oh, he fell asleep.
Mommy, why can't Jesse wake up like everybody else?
This movie sucks.
Is it worse than...
No.
What we want? No?
Halloween 3?
You think this is better than Halloween 3? I think they're about equal, honestly.
I would say this is slightly better. Like, if I had to watch one...
Why?
If I had to watch one more than... If I had to watch one for the rest of my life, I would not pick Halloween 3.
Wow.
You would pick Halloween 3?
I would totally, yeah.
To watch the rest of your life?
Compared to this? Yeah, 100%. This one's horrible and boring. At least that one I can.
Do you remember Halloween 3?
You know?
Maybe we just got struck.
You remember your dreams? Only the wet ones.
After sending Jesse to the hot sex showers, Snyder is attacked by an unseen force that drags him into the shower. Jesse vanishes into the steam, and Freddy emerges, which I feel like that makes it sound a lot cooler than it is. Kind of smoke comes up, and then you see Freddy scratch the guy.
Yeah.
Afterwards, Jesse is horrified to see the glove on his hand. He is escorted home by police after being found wandering the streets naked, and his parents begin to suspect that Jesse may be on drugs or mentally disturbed.
Yeah, I think I agree with that.
Yeah, but you know that Freddy's attacking him, so now you're just being rude to Jesse.
No, he's mentally disturbed. That's why Freddy is taking advantage of him.
The following night, Jesse goes to Lisa's party and kisses her in the cabana, but his body begins to change, and he leaves in a panic. Can you imagine you're kissing somebody, and then a giant-ass, gray, gross tongue just comes out of your mouth?
It's happened.
That's happened to you before? Yeah. Wow. He goes to Grady's house to confess killing Schneider, instructs Grady to watch him as he sleeps, and stop him if he tries to leave. So basically, he watched Nightmare on Elm Street 1.
And said, hey, I got an idea.
Yeah, I want to do the same thing, kind of.
Yeah. Hey, Johnny Depp, can you watch me sleep?
Yeah. Grady eventually falls asleep. Freddy emerges from Jesse's body, killing Grady. Freddy finally changes back to Jesse, who finds himself looking at Freddy, laughing in the reflection in Grady's mirror. Jesse then flees before Grady's parents enter the room. Now, wasn't that the worst fleeing you've ever seen in him? He's so fucking loud, and he's constantly screaming, "You killed him! You bastard! You killed him!" And then he opens the window and climbs out as loud as possible as the police are approaching the house.
Do you when they had a casting call for what's the guy's name? Jesse. Mm-hmm. So he beat out other actors.
Oh yeah, just wait till you hear who he beat out.
Hey, that guy's in Weird Science.
Yeah, Weird Science. Dun, dun.
Grady's in Weird Science. Yeah.
So returning to Lisa's house, Jesse tells her what's going on. Lisa realizes that Jesse's terror is giving Freddy his strength. Because, she also watched Nightmare on Elm Street 1. But he cannot stop fearing him and transforms again. He locks the parents in the bedroom and attacks Lisa, but realizes he cannot harm her due to Jesse's influence. Can you explain that to me real quick?
No.
Oh, okay. He goes outside where he begins to slaughter the partygoers. That's Wes Craven that pissed him off with that scene because Freddy's killing people in the real world. But that's such a bonkers scene.
It was about the only part of the movie that was halfway decent.
Mm-hmm.
Lisa's father emerges with a shotgun, but Lisa stops him from shooting Freddy, who escapes in a ball of flame. When the guy walked up, did you hear all the kids? They were like, "Oh, Omar's coming! Omar's coming!" And he was like,
"Wow."
Why didn't you get that sound?
She drives to the factory, facing sudden nightmares and having to control her fear before confronting Freddy. She pleads with Jesse to fight Freddy, but Freddy's hold is too strong. When Lisa confesses her love for Jesse and kisses Freddy, Jesse begins to fight back. Freddy combusts and turns to ash, which Jesse emerges from. Later, as Jesse, Lisa, and Lisa's friend Carrie are taking the bus to school, Jesse begins to notice similarities to his original nightmare and panics. After Lisa calms Jesse down, Carrie says that it's all over. Just before Freddy's claw, when a horrible jump cut comes out of her chest, Freddy laughs as the bus drives into the field, just like Jesse's first nightmare. And that's it. That's the movie.
I wish you could have just done that last week and we wouldn't have to watch this piece of shit.
You guys don't have to watch these. I could just read this to you every week, and you guys are like, "Wow, that sounds like an interesting movie."
It does sound better that way.
I think we should try that next Friday.
This is like, you know what? I think you're onto something, Jerome. Let's just do that forever, and we're good.
I'm serious. I think we should try it and then just be like, see if me and Nick can figure out what actually went down in the movie.
That'd be kind of cool. But are you guys ready to get some trivia?
Yes.
Yeah. I like how you shook your head, but your head didn't shake.
Well, I gotta give some, effects. New Line Cinema originally refused to give Robert Englund a pay raise, and an extra was cast as Freddy in the start of production. After 2 weeks of filming, Robert Shaw realizes that this was a terrible lapse in judgment and met Englund's demands.
What was his demands?
He just wanted more money.
Yeah, it didn't say how much.
It didn't say how much, but he wanted more money to be Freddy.
So that was Freddy's revenge.
Oh, his revenge was on the studio.
Yep.
Fuck yeah, baby.
Yep, that was it.
But so some of this movie is not Robert. This is the only movie where someone else plays Robert Englund or plays Freddy in some of those parts. Which, the last one he was in 7 minutes. This one he's only in 13 minutes. So he's not in this one much more.
This does kind of remind me of Halloween 3 because, now, mind you, I'm no expert like mask guy over here.
Like Michael Kruger?
Yeah, but it didn't feel like a Nightmare on Elm Street at all.
Yeah, not at all. Even every single death was in the real world. This is the only movie where that happens.
And there was no funny parts. There was no.
Yeah, this is the next one is where my favorites start, and I like them all from there on at Elm Streets.
Well, we'll see. Don't calm down.
There's no we'll see about it. It's my favorite. I didn't say it was gonna be yours, pal.
Wow.
Don't get Michael angry. He'll come over there and he'll fuck you up. He'll like walk into your bedroom and be like,
Assume the position.
In the beginning, is that Robert Englund, the bus driver? Is that actually
yeah,
Robert
he also
Englund?
plays the bus driver too. Yeah.
Okay. That's what I thought. I assumed that's who it was. I just.
Kim Myers was allegedly cast in the film because of her resemblance to Meryl Streep, which is the girl that is with Jesse the whole time. Jesse's girl.
Oh, she does I could see that a little
But
bit.
isn't that kind of funny? You can be like, oh, you kind of look like
Meryl Streep.
you look like Dave Franco a little bit. We're just gonna put you in this because we can't get him.
It was the 7th grade, asshole.
Michael J. Fox was considered for the role of Jesse Walsh, but was unable to do it because of his commitments to Back to the Future and Teen Wolf.
Oh.
Can you imagine this movie with Michael J. Fox?
Nope.
That'd have been so fucking weird.
Yeah.
That would have been pretty wild.
I feel like a lot of it would have changed if it was Michael J. Fox.
I mean, how could it not?
So this was I thought was pretty funny.
I feel like that's just them like, oh no, we offered it to him, but he was busy, and he was fuck that.
He saw it, and he's like, oh, what am I? Back to the Future, Teen Wolf. Just give me those real quick.
Yeah.
That's why he signed on for those, actually.
Well, in Back to the Future, I mean, he had problem doing that because he's doing the TV show.
Yeah.
So I mean.
But Jack Shoulder, the director of the movie, could not direct the pool scene without cracking up or laughing, so he gave it to an assistant to direct that scene instead.
Wow. He must have quite the sense of humor.
Yeah, like, I know it's a weird scene, but, like, I don't know if it was because he thought it was so fucking stupid or what. But, yeah, he couldn't direct it. He couldn't sit through it.
That's. I think Scorsese did that in Goodfellas.
Oh, I get that. I get that. That scene where he's, like, looking up because the helicopter's chasing him or whatever.
He just kept giggling at Ray Liotta.
So we're on best kill, worst kill, my motherfuckers.
Okay.
Whoa.
I got, for best kill for me, I got Ron through the door, and then Ferris Bueller's dad shows up. I thought that was kind of fun. And then my worst kill is everybody at the party scene, especially when everybody tramples that one dude and steps on his neck.
Best kill, I put the PE teacher because I just kind of thought it was...
Because he just gets his ass whipped to death, and you like, you know, you're like, I was out there when you watched it, actually. You like started rubbing your nipples and licking your lips and shit.
A little bit.
Yeah, bro.
But plus I like the fact that you just strapped him up there.
Yeah.
It was right after you came out. There's a lot of stuff that they say this is, and I was like, I don't see. And wow. Like, all of a sudden, someone's ass is getting whipped right on the screen.
And it wasn't mine.
Worst kill, it could literally be any of the other ones.
Yeah, but you gotta pick one.
Actually, I didn't like the Grady kill.
Oh, you didn't?
Mm-mm.
Wow, okay. Well, that's kind of rude. What about you, Hess?
Best kill, I thought I went with Schneider, coach.
Oh, okay. You Nick like little boys getting whipped. I get it.
He wasn't a little boy.
Yeah. And then worst kill, I thought was I don't know. I thought the Grady one was pretty cheesy.
Damn, I like that one. I thought it was fun. Him going through the door and all that.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
That one just seemed the most Freddy to me.
I just thought it was kind of cheeseball.
Well, the thing is that the other kills, which there weren't a whole lot of, really.
Yeah, I think it said 13 people die in this, I think, but...
Yeah, but they didn't show it.
You don't see a lot of it.
You don't see it, so it's hard to say, oh, that's the worst kill, unless you're... I'm sick of saying, oh, that's the worst kill, because it wasn't on camera.
Yeah, that's why I just picked the cool guy getting stepped on.
Yeah, I think he walked that off.
Oh, you think so? You think he's still alive?
Yeah. He's in a wheelchair.
That's interesting. For biggest trope, I have, because I actually had some trouble with it for this movie, I put the second the parents go to bed, the party starts.
Oh.
I kind of rolled my eyes to that a little bit. I thought that was a little lame.
I thought the second bus ride.
Oh, I guess that's good, too, just doing the same thing at the end.
I was like, seriously?
I guess that's a good trope, too, because it's just the same ending as the first one, kind of.
Yeah.
So that's good, too. Did you have a trope, Hess?
I really didn't, but...
Yeah, I got mine for this last second. I couldn't think of anything.
Yeah. It's legit, what you said. What did you say?
When the parents go to bed, and then all of a sudden the party starts and the kids start drinking beers and all that.
Yeah. Because they literally had their windows open to their room.
Just the lights went off, and then they're like, "Fuck you, Ranger!"
I was like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, it's pretty lame. Titty count and oh my god, sweat's going in my eyes. Titty count and non-white people count. We got no titties in this movie.
That's a disappointment.
3 non-white people in this. It was a random school scene.
Oh, okay. I had 2, but there was 3.
I don't even know if should I grab the board for that? Can you see that from here? I don't feel like getting that.
Yeah, I can see it. Nightmare on Elm Street. Titties is still at 1.
Yeah.
And then non-white people is at 8. It's 4 behind Friday the 13th with 12.
Yeah, Halloween's in the back with that. But to be fair, Friday the 13th is the only one of these that even gave them a character. All these people are just background people for these other two movies.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, and they're barely characters in those movies as well.
Right.
Jamie Lee Curtis Award, I gave it to Robert Ressler, because he's in Weird Science. Dun, dun. You know, that's Michael Myers' favorite movie. Michael Myers loves Weird Science.
That's
Apparently.
He walks around going, "No, the bitch did to me."
Wow, I forgot about that. Please don't ever do that again.
Jesus.
I would have gave it to the PE teacher.
Oh, sure, because you just really love that dude's ass, don't you?
He does have a nice
What
ass.
is he? What else is he in?
Well,
Nice ass.
he's in, not Running Man. What's the other Schwarzenegger movie where they go to Mars?
Oh, fuck my butthole.
But he plays he plays the good guy that has the guy inside of him.
Yeah, I can't think of what that's called,
The
though.
fuck is that called?
I guess I could look it up for you.
He's also, I watched No Way Out.
Total Recall?
Total Recall.
I just want people to know I thought of that before stuff popped up.
We did this before. Remember, we were like, and they remade it with Colin Farrell, and we still couldn't remember the fucking name of it?
Yeah.
And then I watched No Way Out the other night, and he was in that. He was like a fucking CIA guy.
Oh.
Big ol' hitman. But he's in a ton of stuff. But, I mean, I'm cool with the Weird Science guy getting it.
Yeah.
I don't even remember him.
Yeah, to me, he always confused me. I would always get the actor confused with the guy from the first Nightmare on Elm Street and this. And then in Weird Science, I'm like, fuck, which one is he? I don't
Kind of
remember.
like Jake Gyllenhaal.
Yeah, I guess a little bit. You know, I guess I do that a lot. You know what? and for that, you know, you can just...
Fuck you.
So,
what I
we
said.
have anything else with the movie? 'Cause I have a
we have
story.
one last thing. Could they
Okay.
have used
All right,
double
go
tap?
for it.
I wish they used double tap on Jesse in the beginning of the movie. It would have saved us a lot of trouble.
Like I got it right
Like,
here.
as soon as he screams like a
he
girl,
like he go, and the dad just walks in. Doo, doo.
and then we just go right to part 3.
Yeah, I like that.
Since this one doesn't matter anyways.
Yeah, this one never comes back up again. You
Like,
will never hear of this one ever again.
Like, you've never seen these, right? The Freddy Kruegers?
No.
So
no.
this is, like, if I watched this, I would be afraid to watch the rest of the movies.
I get that, and the rest are completely different.
We'll see.
I'm dying inside here. It feels like
Well, I have a long story. You want me to wait, or you want me to just tell it?
No, tell it. I want to hear him
You can-
fucking whine.
Fuck you.
So we were moving all day yesterday,
Mhm.
and so it was probably like, I don't know, fucking 9 o'clock or something. We're like finishing unloading the truck, and our neighbors come out, and they're like, I don't know, younger couple. I would say probably like late 20s, early 30s or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And they're like, "Oh, nice to meet you." Like, yeah. And I'm like, I was in no fucking mood to meet anybody.
they invited
so-
him to a threesome.
like I was just like, oh, I was like, wow, you know, whatever. So then, but they seem nice. But anyways, so I came in, huh? No, I don't think so. I don't know.
What?
She apparently she took her shirt off over there. She goes, "Did they see me take
Oh.
her shirt off?"
No, we didn't see it.
And I go, I don't think so.
Now we have to have a
to
titty
be
count.
fair, you've been sitting here talking for 30 minutes, so she should know you're in this area. Doing a podcast.
Well, she's been unpacking the kitchen.
Uh,
But anyways, so like I came in and her parents were here, and I was like, yeah, I'm like, we met the neighbors. I'm like, I go, the weird thing is like, I go, they have an upside down pineapple like on their front porch. I guess that means like you're a swinger, or you're like you're
oh shit!
you're open to swinging. But so anyways, this morning I had to go to work. I worked for a few
Hess
hours.
saw that and went,
God, I'm horny.
So then I went to work, did all my shit, and then I went and we got like picked up more shit, and then so like we're pulling in, and she's in the front yard doing like blowing weeds and like or whatever in a fucking G-string bikini with her like it's like 10 o'clock in the morning.
I had a hard on
I'm
this
like,
morning.
what the fuck? And Abby was like behind me, and she pulled in and she like rolled her window up. She's like, "What the fuck is that?" I go, "I don't know." I'm like,
sounds like you got some
Like-
cool neighbors.
like legitimately in like a G-string. fucking
Wow.
titties
Wow.
hanging out.
So are you
Fucking,
gonna
like,
are you
10
gonna start
o'clock.
like mowing the lawn and like I like your panties? You should have said that to her.
I should have. Fuck.
Oh, that'd been perfect.
Abby's like, you mowed the lawn last night.
He's like, yeah, I gotta do it again, though. I gotta do it again.
Yeah.
Hess, you want to play
I saw-
Warzone?
I'm
Nope,
like-
gotta
No,
mow the
I
lawn.
gotta mow the lawn. I gotta mow the lawn again.
I just thought it was so weird. I'm like, what the fuck? It's
So
10
do you
o'clock
think
in the
eventually
morning.
you're gonna be like, I got a cold open, Jerome. We fucked the neighbor.
Maybe.
So either you have any last things to say about A Nightmare on Elm Street Part 2?
Yeah, I'm a little mad at
don't
you
think-
for making me watch it.
I told you this was bad. I told you from the beginning this was bad.
Yeah, but I don't think...
I even
yeah.
said we could skip it because it doesn't matter. And you go, no, we gotta watch it. So it's really your fault we watched it. I offered to skip it.
You can't skip it if you're doing every episode, you
Skip
fucking...
it good.
We should have skipped Halloween 3 too, but I actually wanted to watch it because everyone said, "Oh, it doesn't count," and he's not in it, and it was horrible, and I should have listened to
because
everybody.
there's no me in it.
Baba Yaga.
I was gone.
Baba Yaga. I'm Baba Yaga.
But I don't have a sound for the next movie because they stopped doing that in the trailers, and I didn't want to record it myself. So next
chicken.
is Friday the 13th Part 6. The real Part 6, not like I said last week with Part 6, the real Part 6. Jason Lives.
So we're on 6.
This is where he gets struck by lightning and brought back to life, and he's in the real world.
So we've watched how many Halloweens? 4? 3?
We watched 3 Halloweens, 2 Freddys,
And
this is-
5.
this is- and 5.
6.
5.
5
So
Jasons.
going into our
Yeah.
6th Jason.
Oh, but he wasn't in one of them, so
He
you know.
wasn't in 2 of them, actually.
Whatever. He's still Jason. He has a hockey mask on.
Yeah, but the guy was Roy.
I don't care.
His name was Roy.
Doesn't matter. If a goalie kills somebody, it's a Jason movie.
Hey, Nick.
Pay attention next time.
I'm serious. I don't care who's a goalie in the NHL. Nikolai Habibolin? Is he still around? Just kidding.
No, he's not around.
If he kills someone, it's a new Jason.
Devin Dubnik. There you go.
There you go. If
Devin
he kills
Dubnyk.
someone,
He's Jason?
he's Jason.
Okay, so if I kill someone in this, does that mean I'm Michael Myers?
Yeah, but from Austin Powers.
Alright, well, thanks for watching, everybody. Please like, subscribe. Next week for Friday the 13th, Part 6, Jason Lives, Nick is going to dress up as Michael Jason.
Michael Jason, I am not dressing up as Michael Jason.
And we'll see you guys then, bitches.
Frightened retard?